Hello guys, and welcome to part 5 of my playthrough of Bloodborne at 60fps. So in this episode I will return to the Old Yharnam area, and I will also fight the blood-starved beast. So I start this episode by going to Cathedral Ward. So here the hunter talks to Ariana and also the skeptical man, and here the hunter will share with them the areas that they can actually go to for refuge.
Oh, might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and I'm pleased. Oh, maybe I'll see you there.
This bit is of course kind of complicated regarding the skeptical man, because obviously he'll go to wherever you tell him not to go. Yeah, this guy is obviously just a bit of a knob, and he doesn't like being told what to do or where to go.
Alright, what crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot. Yeah, sorry, too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders.
Oh, hello dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tend all I can give is my blood, but would you even take a whore's blood? Oh, good, come close, dear, don't worry.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware blind men. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. To that old man, you told him about this place, right? Well, he don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see him alive anyhow. And I sort of hope that my asking you turn out to, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see. Just happy about it, is all. If you find any, send him along to Oedon Chapel, will ya?
Right, so now we return to the Old Yharnam area. In fact, there's quite a curious thing that you might not have noticed before, and that is if you look into the sky just as you walk out into the Old Yharnam area, you will actually see a statue suspended in the sky. Now, I don't know what this statue is actually doing here. I don't know if this was a kind of some kind of coding glitch that was never removed from the game, that was overlooked by one of the From Software team, or if it was just left there on purpose. Either way, it's actually quite hard to try and avoid it once you actually see it.
What is that, Private Pile?
So here I go into the boss, the blood-starved beast, and this fight typically it can be quite difficult to actually do when you're first actually trying to attempt the fight. However, having watched the YouTube gamer Fighting Cowboys channel, he actually showed a strategy which allows to make this fight a lot easier. So I will actually show this strategy here because it kind of makes the Blood-Starved Beast basically a complete joke. So if you are frustrated by this fight, this is definitely a strategy that you'd want to check out. So basically for this strategy, what you really need is pungent blood cocktails, and it's best to have at least about half a dozen of them. So the idea here is to basically lure the Blood-Starved Beast into one of the corners of the room, and you do that by throwing a pungent blood cocktail at him, and you will then be distracted by where you've actually thrown it. So at this point it gives you free rein to basically wade into him and keep attacking him. And if you've got some fire paper, this makes it even easier. Here I'm using the saw cleaver with the buffed with fire paper, and with the combination of throwing the cocktails at the Blood-Starved Beast and attacking him with the buffed saw cleaver, then yeah, this makes this fight a complete joke. And that's it for the Blood-Starved Beast. Yeah, it's really easy with this strategy, so if you are struggling, I definitely recommend trying this out.
The Healing Church and the Blood Ministers who belonged were once guardians of the hunters. In the times of the hunter Ludwig, they worked, and today, but they have much to, and so ascend to Oedon Chapel. Ascend.
Also, with the Blood-Starved Beast now dead, it has now opened up access to a new area within Cathedral Ward. From the main Cathedral Ward lamp, we can now actually gain access to a side door on the right here. And this will take us up to a new area where there's more enemies to fight. And it will give us access to one of the hunter badges, which will allow us to get unlimited bloodstone shards. One of the reasons I also returned to Old Yharnam here was to get the Charred Hunter's outfit, which I think looks pretty cool. It's also got really good fire resistance, so if you're fighting any enemies, particularly some of the bosses that use fire attacks, yeah, this set is actually quite effective against them. So here at this point in the episode, the hunter takes on the character Henryk, which is an enemy NPC hunter. And earlier on, Eileen said that we're to stay away from him because she's actually going to fight him, or she's going to try and kill him and take him down herself. However, as you approach the tomb of Oedon, Henryk himself will spot you and then he will attack you. This is a pretty difficult fight. He also does a lot of damage with his hunter pistol. He's also got quite a lot of HP as well. After a certain point, Eileen will join into the fight. You do of course have to be careful not to actually hit Eileen here, because if you hit her too many times, then she will turn on you and attack you as well.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
We'll also make the journey to the unseen village, and to do that you need to let yourself be killed by this large guy here, a snatcher, who on killing you will transport you to the unseen village. and at the village you will meet Adella the nun. Of course you need to be wearing a specific hunter set for her to actually speak to you. Once you do, she will speak to you, and then you'll also let her know about any of the safe havens that you might know of. Again, Sefka's Clinic or Oedon Chapel, and of course I send her to Oedon Chapel here.
By your garb, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the Cathedral Ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
So here I do explore a little bit of the unseen village. I don't show a great deal of it here because you come back to this village later on and things do take quite a drastic change from the enemies that you see here. So yeah, I decided to cut down the footage for this section.
Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
So that's it for this one, guys. So in the next episode, I will cover the Vicar Amelia fight, then also explore the Forbidden Woods. So that's it for now, and I will see you soon.